Everleys, it's Maddie and Everly, and today I am going to be talking about a topic I'm really passionate about. Recently, I've been getting a lot of comments regarding the fact that I show that I breastfeed. So I'm going to start out by just talking about boobs. So boobs, they were created for feeding babies. They are not sexual, but society has depicted them as a sexual thing. You see advertisements like Victoria's Secret showing tons of boob, probably more than I show when I breastfeed. I am a young mom, so a lot of comments that I've been getting have said that it is child pornography to show myself breastfeeding. In order for something to be child pornography, it has to be pornography in the first place. And last time I checked, breastfeeding is not pornography. It is legal in all 50 states, and it's legal to show on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, basically any social media platform. And the sexualization of breasts have gone into people saying that feeding your child what your boobs were intended to do is pornography, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. A lot of people say they don't have a problem with breastfeeding as long as it's not in public, which I go out a good amount of times in the week because I have things to do, errands to run. Everly, she does not have, I feed when she wants me to feed her. She's still exclusively breastfed at 8 months, and all this fat, you'll see this fat, it's all from breast milk, which is amazing. When she gets hungry, I feed her. I'm not going to deprive my baby from eating just for the satisfaction of ignorant people who think breastfeeding is a sexual thing just because boobs are involved. Because boobs are not sexual. Breastfeeding is not sexual. It is legal to do in public. A lot of it stems from me being a young mom. It is legal for me to do in public. I'll whip out a boob in Target any day, any time to feed my kid because I'm not going to let her go hungry just so I can save people the horrible sight of me feeding my kid. People say that I should just bring formula for her. I have nothing against formula feeding mothers, but if you give a breastfed baby formula, it will make them sick. And people say I should just pump, bring a bottle. I can't pump. It's not a natural thing to pump, and it is painful, and it just doesn't work for me, so I cannot pump. And even if I could, I would not do it because it is a waste of time, in my opinion, because I am always with her. There's no need for me to bring a bottle just because other people don't exactly love the fact that I breastfeed in public. Another argument I've heard is that you shouldn't breastfeed in public because there's little kids and it's not appropriate for them to see. Most kids were breastfed and have siblings that are breastfed. If they were raised right, there should be nothing unnatural to them about breastfeeding. Honestly, they won't even probably notice. Let's say Everly's 7 years old and we see someone breastfeeding and she asks about it. I would say, remember when you were a little baby, you used to get milk from me too. Nothing wrong about it. It's not explicit for kids to see. I think it's funny how most of the people who have been commenting and saying things about me breastfeeding are all teenage boys. First off, they're not even women, so they'll never have to breastfeed. They don't understand it. They don't have kids because they're teenage boys unless they are in a situation like mine. So far, no teen dads have commented on that post criticizing me for feeding my child. I posted a picture on Instagram of me breastfeeding her, and it's got a ton of love and a ton of hate. What is wrong with you? So the problem is that breasts are so hypersexualized that basically we can't even feed our kids in public. A lot of people have said that it would be different if I was older. It would not be different if I was older. The only difference would be is the number of my age. I am still a mother. I am still a breastfeeding mother. It is legal to breastfeed. That's why you was mad. You had a burpee in there. You have burpee, burpee, burpee. A lot of other people have said that I should just put a blanket over her head while she eats. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you eat with a blanket over your head? Are you up in your Olive Garden with a blanket over you, just eating your food? In the hot Texas heat, it would not be comfortable for her to be under a blanket and breastfeeding She would get sweaty, she could get overheated. I'm not about to put my child under a blanket. If you have a problem with me breastfeeding in public, I will willingly use a blanket over your head so you can't see me breastfeeding. The problem is therefore eliminated. So Everly has discovered a new toy, which is my mascara. She likes it because it is shiny and sparkly. So to continue with my conversation about breastfeeding, I've been told that I can just go to the restroom to feed my baby. Restrooms are usually places where people defecate, and I'm honestly not comfortable sitting in a toilet stall to breastfeed my baby. They are usually pretty unsanitary in my opinion, and I don't want to feed my baby on a toilet. Like, let's just compare it to this. Do you guys eat on the toilet? No. So neither should my baby. I mean, honestly, it's cruel to say that I should go sit in a tiny bathroom stall to feed my baby. I mean, there are benches and I can just go sit down and feed her. I've never had anything said to me in public before, but online, that is where people are the most hostile because they can hide behind a screen. They usually say things that they wouldn't say in real life because they're protected by an online name and it's not face to face, so they feel safe. And they say things that they normally wouldn't say in public. So basically what people are saying is you can't drink from this water fountain, or in my case milk fountain. You have to put it into a bottle before you drink from it because the water fountain, milk fountain, is indecent and it offends people. Like, if you're sexualizing a 15-year-old who shouldn't be sexualized in the first place, feeding her child, like, of course there's boobs, and I know boobs are a big thing now, like, they're used for advertising. There's a boob involved in breastfeeding, but if you're sexualizing my baby getting milk from my body, you are the problem. That is absolutely disgusting. Like, I've read disgusting things on my YouTube and Instagram about me breastfeeding, saying like, oh, let me get the other one. Like, no, it's actually disgusting. It grosses me out. It makes me feel sick to my stomach that people actually think me, a 15-year-old, of course I have a baby, but that's not your business. Like, if you're a 40-year-old man out here sexualizing a mom feeding her child, you're the problem. Especially teenage boys, oh my gosh. There has been boys commenting on my stuff, boys that have asked me to send nude pictures, which are child pornography, saying that me breastfeeding my kid is child pornography. Like, you're out here distributing actual child pornography to freshmen or whatever, whoever they try to like use as easy bait. But whenever I breastfeed my child, all your morals come in and you say, oh, that's child pornography, this is wrong, why would you post this? I'm posting this because obviously the reaction I got was negative, and that's not what should be around breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is a beautiful thing and it is natural. If my baby is hungry, I'm going to feed her. I'm not going to let her go hungry. Are those your views on it? There is nothing sexual about me feeding my child. She just dropped her toy. She was playing with it. I can get it with my feet. Yeah.
I want to take a picture.
You want to take a picture? I have a question. I have a question. What do you think about me nursing Everly? What do you think about it?
Nope.
Nope. Do you think it's okay for me to nurse Everly at the store?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, he just took one of my shoes. He thinks it's gonna like make me mad, so I'll go after him, but I'm not going to. But the people who sexualize breastfeeding are the problem. I'm not the problem. I'm feeding and caring for my child. She's trying to jump. But I just wanted to rant a little bit and say that I am going to breastfeed anywhere that my child is hungry. I do not do it to show off my body. I do it because my kid is hungry. I don't like... The only time I'll actually breastfeed in public is if she is crying, and that is the only way to calm her down. I'm not going to go into the bathroom. I'm not going to go to the car. I'm just going to without a boob, let her nurse and keep shopping. People have a problem, they can look away. I mean, I'm not the problem. Other people who are sexualizing it are. They can just look away. It's so easy to look away. Like, But thank you guys for watching this little rant. I've been getting a lot of crap for nursing my baby, feeding my baby. One of the most natural things in the world is being called child pornography. It's not pornography to begin with. So just because I'm a young mom, it does not make it child pornography. So I'm gonna end this video here. Make sure y'all go check out the hashtag normalize breastfeeding. That's one of the reasons I posted this stuff, because I want breastfeeding to be normalized. It is seen as such a foreign thing. It is so natural. It has existed since the creation of humans. My little baby is grumpy, so I'm gonna end this video here and go nurse her. So make sure you subscribe and like this video. Follow our social medias if you haven't already. I will put those in the description as always. See you guys on Monday for our next video. She's yelling at me. Bye. Say bye-bye.